Why are Python virtual environments key for version testing? Have you ever wondered why Python virtual environments are so important for version testing? Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. Python virtual environments create isolated spaces for your projects. This means that each project can have its own specific versions of Python packages and dependencies. Imagine you are working on two different projects that need different versions of the same package. Without virtual environments, you could run into conflicts that lead to errors. This isolation is what makes testing accurate and reliable. So, what exactly is a Python virtual environment? It is a self-contained directory that includes its own Python interpreter and libraries. This setup allows developers to install packages without interfering with the global Python installation or other projects. This is especially important when testing various versions of libraries or frameworks, as it helps avoid version clashes. When it comes to backend development, especially with frameworks like Django and Flask, having a consistent environment is essential. Virtual environments ensure that the exact versions of dependencies used during development and testing are preserved. For instance, if your backend service relies on a specific version of a database connector, using a virtual environment guarantees that the version you test matches the one you deploy. Managing dependencies becomes much simpler with virtual environments. You can install, upgrade, or remove packages within the environment without worrying about affecting other projects. This flexibility is particularly handy when testing new features that might require different package versions. You can easily switch between environments tailored for different versions, making thorough testing a breeze. Collaboration among backend developers is also improved with virtual environments. By sharing configuration files, teams can recreate identical testing environments. This reduces the frustrating "works on my machine" issue. Consistency is key in backend systems, where small differences in package versions can impact APIs or database interactions. In practical terms, virtual environments allow you to test multiple versions of Python or packages side by side. For example, you can create separate environments for Python version 3.8 and Python version 3.11 to check compatibility. Similarly, testing different versions of Django or Flask in isolated environments ensures that changes in one project do not disrupt others. To sum it up, Python virtual environments are essential for version testing because they provide isolated and manageable spaces for dependencies. This isolation prevents conflicts, supports consistent backend development, and allows for reliable testing of APIs, databases, and server-side components across various versions.